Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, English Learn HQ. I am your host Sarah. When someone asks you, how are you? Do you always say, I'm fine, thank you? In the real world, native speakers almost never say that. It sounds like a robot or a textbook from 1950. Today, I'm giving you 5 natural ways to answer so you sound like a confident, fluent speaker. Plus, we're going to dive into the cultural reasons why we choose certain phrases. Stick around for number 5. It's the one we use the most, and a lot of people gets the grammar wrong. First, let's be clear, I'm fine isn't grammatically wrong. If you say it, people will understand you. But in modern English, I'm fine has a hidden meaning. It can actually sound a bit cold, distant, or even annoyed. Think about it. If your friend asks how you are, and you say, I'm fine with a flat voice and no eye contact, they might think you are angry with them or that you're hiding a problem. It's a very closed response that stops the conversation. In a social setting, we want to sound warm, open, and engaged. That is what these 5 alternatives will do for you. They signal that you are ready to talk. Phrase number 1, pretty good. Use this when you are actually having a good day. It's positive, but not too much. It strikes a perfect balance between being polite and being genuinely happy. It shows you have good energy without sounding like you're bragging about your life. Many people think pretty only means beautiful. But here, it's an adverb, meaning quite or very. It modifies the adjective good to make it sound more relaxed and casual. If you just say good, it can sometimes feel a bit short or curt. Adding pretty softens the tone and makes you sound more friendly. Imagine you just had a great cup of coffee, the weather is nice, or you finished a big task at work. This is the perfect, upbeat response for someone you meet in the hallway or at a cafe. Practice saying it fast, pretty good. Notice how the T sounds almost like a soft D in American English. We call this a flap T. It should flow together as one word. Phrase number 2, not bad. This is the most honest phrase for those middle-of-the-road days. It means everything is okay, not amazing, but no major problems or disasters. It's the ultimate safe answer for almost any situation. English speakers love using understatements. This is a way of saying something is good by saying it's not bad. Depending on your tone of voice, not bad can actually be a very positive thing. If you say it with a high pitch, a smile, and a nod, it implies you're actually doing quite well, maybe even better than expected. It's incredibly flexible. It's safe for the office when a manager asks, great for chatting with a neighbor, or perfect for when you're meeting someone for the first time and don't want to seem overexcited. Phrase number 3, can't complain. This sounds very native. It implies that even if life isn't perfect, you don't have anything serious to be unhappy about. It shows a humble, balanced, and positive attitude toward life. You are acknowledging that things are fine in a much more idiomatic way. Why do we say this? In many English-speaking cultures, there is a social rule. We avoid bragging, talking too much about our success, because we don't want to make others feel bad, but we also want to avoid venting, complaining too much, so we don't bring the mood down. This phrase hits the sweet spot in the middle. It says, my life is good enough that I have no reason to be unhappy. This phrase is almost always a bridge to the next person. Can't complain. Things are moving along. How about you? Phrase number 4, I've been keepin' busy. This is a fantastic long-term answer. Use this when you haven't seen the person in a few weeks or months. It signals that your life is full of work, hobbies, or family activities without requiring you to list every single detail of what you've been doing. Notice the structure here. I have been plus verbing. We use it to talk about an action that started in the past and is still happening right now. It sounds much more natural and sophisticated than just saying, I am busy. It implies a progression of time. In Western culture, being busy is often seen as a sign of being productive, needed, and successful. By saying this, you're telling the other person that you're active and your life is going well, even if you're a little tired. Phrase number 5. Same old, same old. This is a fun, rhythmic idiom that native speakers use constantly. It essentially means that nothing major has changed since the last time you spoke. Life is following its usual, comfortable routine. It's a way of saying nothing new to report. Be careful with your melody here. This phrase is all about the music of your voice. If you say it with a heavy sigh and falling tone, you sound bored, stuck, or depressed. If you say it with a light, bouncy tone and a shrug, you sound satisfied, relaxed, and happy with your routine. Because this phrase is quite idiomatic and casual, save it for people you already have a relationship with, like colleagues you see every day, family members, or close friends. Using it with a total stranger or in a formal interview might feel a little too informal or slightly dismissive. Before we move into our practice session, we need to clear up a few common traps that I see people fall into all the time. These are the mistakes that make you sound like a non-native speaker. I am feel good versus I feel good. This is a classic grammar mix-up that comes from translating directly from other languages. In English, feel is the verb, so you don't need am. Saying I am feel is a major red flag for native speakers. Instead, say I feel good or, even better, I'm doing well. If you really want to use am, you must follow it with an adjective or a continuous verb like I am happy or I am doing great. The how are you trap. This is a huge cultural point that confuses almost everyone. In places like the US or UK, when a cashier at a store or a casual acquaintance on the street says, "How's it going?" they aren't usually looking for a deep emotional update or a list of your problems. It's a social greeting, almost like a second way of saying hello. If you start explaining your recent health issues, your car problems, or your family drama to a stranger, they will feel very overwhelmed and uncomfortable. The rule is to give a short, positive answer, use one of our 5 phrases, then ask them how they are. It's about keeping the social gears turning smoothly, not about sharing your life story in 10 seconds. Let's build your muscle memory. I'll say it slowly. You repeat during the timer. Level 1. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Level 2. Not bad at all, how about you? Level 3. Can't complain, just keeping busy. Level 4. Oh, same old, same old. Now, here is the absolute most important social hack to make people actually like talking to you. In English-speaking cultures, conversation is like a game of tennis. If I hit the ball to you, you have to hit it back. If someone asks how you are, and you give a perfect answer but then stay silent, the conversation dies right there. It can actually seem a bit selfish or uninterested. To be a great communicator, you must always throw the ball back. Here are 3 ways to do it, depending on the situation. And this is your emergency phrase. It's simple, effective, and works in 100% of situations. If you're nervous and forget everything else, just say this. It shows you care about the other person's day too. How about yourself? Use this when you want to sound a bit more professional or extra polite. It's perfect for a business meeting, a job interview, or when talking to someone older than you. It adds a touch of class to your English. What's new with you? This is the best friendly option. It's an open-ended question, which means it encourages the other person to tell you a story or share a detail about their life. Use this with friends or colleagues you enjoy talking to. Remember, the goal isn't just to show off your grammar, it's to build a connection. By asking a question back, you're signaling that you are a confident, fluent, and friendly speaker. Be the person who keeps the energy going. You just leveled up your English. Which of these 5 phrases are you going to try out tomorrow? Tell me in the comments. I love reading your stories. If you want to know how to introduce yourself like a native speaker, click this video here to learn more. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.